This is real entertainment, you hear me?
Not even in his music videos.
Yeah.
You don't see him like this. It's a step higher.
Acting, and there's action, there's, you know, saving the girl. Then you got us.
Now lay back and chill. Video after video, you can only tell so much of a story with a short video. It's almost like a Nickelodeon. You know, it gives, you know, a plot, a theme, but this one we're allowed, you know, the time to give the story, you know, really focus on the choreography, shoot it the way it should be shot, creatively. This is the beginning of Caught Up. We are here on location at the American Legion, and today we're shooting one of the 3 songs of the trio video. Me and Lil X, you know, came up with a really cool theme and an idea to tell a story. Within that story, there are several songs that are performed, from Red Light, Seduction, Take Your Hand, and Caught Up. Let's have a good time. Let's go in here, get on set, and get it going. All right, come on.
The idea was developed by 2 of his choreographers, Todd, Sams, and Fly.
The original idea was something about a girl who's a diamond thief and all these, and then it grew into what it is now, which is a little sexier, a little, you know what I'm saying? But the original idea came out of Todd and Fly and Usher, his choreographers, and Usher himself.
Okay, so it always starts to the right. Damn, don't know what to do, right? You look at the, you know, the choreography and feel as if, you know, there's a remarkable piece of work being put together. You know, my choreographers, many years we worked together on pieces, videos, even with Lil X.
This is not Usher Raymond. This is like Usher, the full-fledged entertainer, like at you with no holds barred. You know, he gets to act just as well as dance and really gets to project, you know, all of his talents.
And you'll see it in the performance, I promise you. See it?
It's a big thing, you know, because this is us.
Like B-Boy, Flowmaster, Fly, Moody, us.
And that's real life.
From 96 years, this is us, real life.
Same cats from Make Me Want a Video, same cats from My Way video, same cats. So it's family, right, Ski?
Right.
This is what magic is made of right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is my team. Mr. X, Mr. Ray, we've done it. Rabono, come on in here. Monty, come on in here.
First AD. Joe Harden.
Jill, come on in here. This is the dream team right here. We're about to make history today.
The song Caught Up comes from Confessions. We repackaged the record and there were 4 new tracks.
This girl's got a hold on me.
In this movie, there's the song Seduction.
You got me, baby. Sensual, erotic,
And Red Light. Red Light, Seduction, and Caught Up are intertwined into one story.
This is a 3-act story. Introduction to character, introduction to conflict, resolution to conflict, seduction, red light, and Caught Up, Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3.
Usher is performing in a Cotton Club nightclub and sees a beautiful vixen in town who's played by Joy Bryant, then decides to pursue her. She actually has a magic potion that puts men under her spell so she can take their jewels and money and support her lifestyle.
It's really all about getting Usher's chain back.
Ain't it funny?
This girl, he's caught up on this girl, which is the name of the movie, Caught Up, because she steals his chain, and we're going through all these obstacles to get his chain back.
Well, let's go.
Now?
Yeah, now.
We gotta be on stage in 2 hours, you forget?
Are you serious? Did you forget she stole my chain? Variety shows is basically where it all started. When I was introduced to performers, entertainers like Fred Astaire, Gene Kelly, they had theatrical pieces and they would have several numbers within a theatrical piece and the piece consisted of dance, great cinematography, wardrobe, and it, you know, went about its way telling a story.
Like, you go back to the musicals of the 50s. Those guys were singing, dancing, acting. Musical theater is singing, dancing, and acting. These are things that we are just drawn to, and this guy doesn't.
After the big fish stuff to build, I think we should make it to... No, second verse. a lot earlier. Yesterday we had a major glitch in the Matrix. We shot to the wrong music. The music normally playback was preset in the wrong place, so a lot of what we shot yesterday, we're gonna have a slight problem with the editing process of it, but you know, we're gonna work it out. But trust me, a major glitch in the Matrix. There's just a lot of you know, anticipation, rushing, trying to get to the next thing. You kind of lose focus, or maybe not lose focus, but don't pay as close attention to detail. But these are the issues sometimes you go through when you're on a set.
Yeah, we're gonna walk with you. Yeah, let's follow.
So here we are, day 2, behind the scenes. All right, got a lot of cameras, a lot of good time, good fun. Good photography. She's running away from me. Come here, girl. Where you go? Come here, girl. Come here, girl.
You gotta catch up.
In this movie, he's cool. Somewhere between the 40s and now, like crazy, just the old school mics and slick movement, you know.
Not really popping or like a lot of crumping what they doing. Not too much of that on this one.
Hey, I feel like it just blow on up. Anytime I could just lose control.
This movie is inspired from Caught Up, like the choreography from the song Caught Up. We've had pieces of this choreography because of the tour, but we like had to add new things in.
You know, Usher even questioned, he was like, Fly, you know, are we only using old, you know, choreography from the tour, or are we gonna do new stuff? I was like, well, you know, you need to do something that you feel, you know, but we also need to build it and make it new. We are being placed in different locations, automatically changes the choreography.
Hey, I feel like it just blow on up. Every time I feel your love, I get so caught up.
They're two totally different styles. Take My Hand is more like Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers Come to the Hood. You know what I mean? Like kind of urban, if that makes any sense. And then Usher is kind of Elvis, Fred Astaire. He's got like all the greats, and then it's him on top of it. And so, you know, and then Caught Up is totally just powerful, straight up dancing completely.
Don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Which way do I take your hand? Take your hand, now let it go. I can't make a decision.
All my people over here, if you're not shooting a part of this scene, I don't care what department you're in, unless you're working on a camera, moving piece of equipment, please go back behind the speakers. That's your cutoff point. Give this space to my brothers. Thank you.
It's pretty massive. I mean, we've been working today, like some pretty long days.
This is real stuff, man.
We've had crews coming in before us, and then we come in and shoot, crews going out.
I'm talking about real deal.
More crew than I've ever seen, more gear than I've ever seen.
Production is much bigger than we expected.
And I mean, I'm stung about it.
Part of the vision that the boys, both Usher and X, had for the look of this piece is that in this world, which is really meant to be nondescript, everyone's dressed up and living a bigger lifestyle. So having $30 million worth of jewelry to choose from in every character is very fun.
There's lots of gorgeous jewelry and clothes.
Wearing a little 20s inspired number.
Well, in this particular production, they wanted to get some bling. And for some of the bad guys, they're going to have the bling, all right? And Usher wants to have the bling for himself because Usher is Usher. You can go into the diamonds, which is, can't get much more than that. This particular one can go up to $600,000. You can get as high as $4 million on a watch. There's a big difference between costume and real diamonds. The actors love to wear the real stuff because it plays into their character more. They feel real.
Gangster. Young old money right here, man. Perfection. That's probably what we're doing. You know, critiquing each and every dance move, each and every angle. From a choreographic standpoint, from a visual standpoint, you know, there's a lot of great hands behind the scene that make all this happen. We just take a look at the takes and sort of analyze it, find, you know, the cutting points or whatever it may be. This is sort of the process, you know. And you see my face, I'm kind of, you know, I would see things maybe everyone else wouldn't see, but, you know, like I said, it's like your time to be a perfectionist.
Are you your toughest critic?
I'm probably my worst critic, yeah. But I'm having a good time, I say that. You guys having a good time?
Yes, sir.
Right, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Right, moving on. I guess it's just part of being an artist. It's a natural thing to be analytical when you're creative because you're coming up with ideas, you're throwing them away. You know, it's almost as if you was, sketching an idea if you were an artist. You know, you're gonna have 1,000,001 ideas of what you really want. You can probably throw away a ton of paper. And then that one idea will come out and it'll be right.
That's cool right there.
He's one of those type, whatever he needs to do, he makes it happen. And he never worry about how hard it's gonna be. He just do it because he has such a perfectionist eye. He's one of those icons that do whatever he needs to do to make it happen.
With some artists today, you just don't believe them. You know what I mean? It comes from somebody above them telling them exactly what to do. With him, it's like, it's embedded in his soul, it's his spirit, it's the movement, it comes, it's true. And you're like, nah,
yep,
I believe that.
I believe you.
Hey, check it out, day 3, here we go, y'all. This is it. We gotta get pumped, we're gonna have a good time today. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of choreography in this one. Yes, sweetheart, I'm doing the interview. I'm sorry, everybody wants to. So definitely we had to come down here and entertain the party people of East LA. We in the hood now, but it's all good in the hood.
It is absolutely a collaborative process between both Usher and X, and I think the experience that they've had together on other videos, other projects, allows them to work together.
When they came to me and said, okay, this is what we're trying to do, and I brought it back into, I took the essence of their idea and shaped it into something around the songs and gave it the structure of, good guy, bad guy, this girl, what happens, these kinds of things.
We wanted it ultimately to project, acting as well as dance.
They have similar visions, and X understands what Usher is trying to communicate and vice versa. And they both think very similarly when it comes to this medium. And so putting the two heads together is ultimately just going to create the best project of all.
We both, we're both very creative and very open-minded. And, from a choreographic standpoint, I throw my ideas out there. From a director's standpoint, I just let him have his freedom. He does the same.
I've done 3-4 videos with Usher before, We're very close in age and mentality, so we're just real cool. And somehow this popped up, this conversation, so it started from there.
At the end, you wanted to say, oh, well, I got a story. I really understood the story. And the dialogue matched, and it was right. I felt it.
Video and action.
There's some dialogue between me and my leading lady, Joy Bryant, in this one. I was a wonderful actress.
Asia is the naughty bad girl, and she basically robs men for everything they got on the spot, And Usher kind of gets caught up in her web of deceit.
Asia is my girl, and she is kind of a slickster, and she has magical powers, and she ends up taking a lot of things from a lot of people.
Joy Bryant's a model originally and also an actress, someone that's serious about her craft.
It's not a traditional video. It's a short film, and I think for Usher, he's so at the top of his game right now. For him to do something like this is going to be really historical in a way. So I was really happy to be a part of that.
I'm only looking for one.
He's only looking for one.
Looking for one. I can't find her pretty, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, stunning, outstanding self. Graceful. Yeah.
Especially doing music videos, we normally just hire a pretty girl to go do something. We can kind of fake it, and if it's not too good, we'll make it slow motion. There's music on top, we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. But with her, she's really bringing it. So when I say be scared, that big man's walking in, she's scared.
Baby,
He is a really good kisser, I have to say.
James Bond.
Throwing out your best to get me out of control, baby. The more I play around with you, make me wanna get down.
Up the passion.
Baby, you got my attention. What you gon' do with it? Baby, turn around, stick it out. I wanna see it. Show me the first move.
I'm tearing up right now. Not because it's cold, but because he's such a good kisser.
Woo-ha. Woo-ha.
thought it was cooking.
Wow. 4. Delirious. 4. And we're here in the Sugar Shack. Or wait, what's this place? That's Club Seduction. There it is. A lot of asses in this place, I tell you.
He is really an incredible actor. Believable and real and nails the lines, understands the character, and just really brings something, it brings realism to whatever we're doing. So he definitely has a career in acting.
Acting is a natural evolution from, performing. You're constantly analyzing yourself. You're very, creative, but they're your personal situations or personal circumstances.
He is really focused. He has a great sense because of his music and how succinct his music is. He's just bringing the same thing into his acting.
No. You tripping. Usher, no you. It's like Superman, no S. Not fresh. Let's go. We out, man.
I think his acting is great, and I think it's even better when it's tailored, to him. What he does.
Naturally.
By people who understand.
I've loved acting from afar, watching it for many, many years. And, the more that, there are opportunities and roles out there, I've just been looking for the right one.
He's no, amateur. He's not new to acting. So it's not like he doesn't know what he's doing. He totally knows what he's doing. And I think after this, he's going to go do a film. So this is just another part of him. To
naturally evolve into acting, it's something that if I didn't want to do it, if you just take a look around, it's working for everybody else, why not join the bandwagon?
I do not know where he gets the energy from. I have never seen anyone quite like him. And even the guys that actually work with him, they'll call me sometimes and say, Miss Patton, could you please make Usher go to sleep? He doesn't sleep.
My energy is just fine. I got enough rest to pull me throughout the night. I go another 24 hours, it'll be fine. It'll be good. I had like 4 hours of sleep. I think I'll be all right.
He never fades. It's shocking, actually, the schedule that he keeps. The life of a star. But especially for the shooting schedule that we have on this project, it's incredible. Not just relying on the directors or the producers or the art directors or creative. He actively went out and spoke to actors to come in and play cameo roles, as well as just being a part of the creative process, like working with the wardrobe stylist, working with the production designer and the director to come up with an idea that represents his vision.
He's not just critical with us, but himself. He sees everything, and if he can make it better, then he's going to do everything in his power to make it better or make it look better, if that means rehearsing longer or whatever it takes.
After 18 hours, you're extremely exhausted, but knowing that in the end, it'll be worth it, and the project will project integrity, style, entertainment, and great acting, great cinematography. I think it's worth it.
I don't know how we did it, but we made it through an 18-hour day. Knees on fire, toes on fire, head, shoulders, knees, and toes on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? Check it out. This is day 5, and we're still working. History in the making, ladies and gentlemen. This is a lovely experience. Actually, we're in another club. Man, I've never clubbed so much in one video in my life. Let's have a good time.
Let this girl turn the tables around.
He has so much energy. I think it's because of his passion, for what he does. He's always given it 100%.
As a child, I can remember having dreams as big as the sky. Anything that I put my mind to, I could accomplish with hard work, determination, prayer, and patience, and persistence. That's something that my mother and my family, my loved ones taught me. So I use that in my merry way, and it's been working so far, man.
What I love the most is to see him happy. I've seen him in the lowest of moments, I know he enjoys all of it. But my joy is his happiness.
My profile as an actor, and I'm finding it out. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know what it's going to be. But I do know this, that I will make sure I entertain you. No doubt about it. Peace out.
Yeah.